All right, welcome back to the channel, everybody. All right, I hope you enjoying these batch videos, because that's what I'm gonna do. Batch videos, gotta give them out, pump them out, one topic at a time. All right, let me look at my list, because I want to make sure I stay on topic. So this one, I am going to talk about streamline your menu. When I say streamline your menu, I'm talking about making sure that you have items on your menu that people will buy. Now, I've been to so many different restaurants where their menu is so overwhelming, and I'm standing there and I'm like, oh, okay, you have this. Okay, well, give me the strawberry banana smoothie. We ran out of bananas. Okay. And then you're like, okay, give me the almond papaya mocha. We ran out of papaya. And so in your mind, you're like, well, damn, what do you have? Like, you're running out of everything, right? You need to streamline your menu, because those items that you don't have, now, don't get me wrong, you can run out. Now, is it running out of the item, or you just don't make it anymore and you have it on your menu to make it seem like you got a lot? Don't do that, because you're going to get people like me that ask you for one more thing. Now, this will be the third thing. And if you say you ran out of something, I'm walking out the door. I'm not going to purchase anything. I'm just keeping it real as a customer. So, merchants, restaurants, especially these smoothie type of restaurants, you need to streamline your menu. If you know you are not selling 5 of the 20 drinks that you have on your menu, you need to go and reevaluate those items and remove them. If you're not selling those drinks, get them off the menu. Now, most menus are digital, they're electronic. You can, if you can't do it, whoever put it together for you can go in and remove those drinks. You need to remove those drinks. If you have sandwiches that have like 29 toppings on it, and you know right now you can't buy lettuce and tomato, you need to take those items off of your list. Or you need to tell that customer, hey, by the way, we don't have lettuce and tomato. Is that okay? Before you ring up that sandwich, because you ring up that sandwich and you tell them after the fact, they're going to want a refund, because maybe sometimes people love the tomato and lettuce. Now, you can't really replace tomato unless you put cucumber, but that's not the same. But the lettuce, you can say, okay, well, I have spring greens, or I have spinach. Sometimes I use that as my lettuce, right? But tomatoes, it's kind of hard to replace tomato. I mean, you can use cucumbers, or you can use yellow pepper rings, but tomato is a tomato. You can't really replace that. You can replace the lettuce. You can use spinach. You can use spring greens. You can use any other type of lettuce, right? Especially if they use iceberg. Maybe you have romaine lettuce, right? The point I'm making is, you need to update your menu to make it simple. You don't need 29 different items, and half of the stuff you can't complete it anyway because you don't have the product. It's going to make people overwhelmed. Then they get nervous, they get impatient, and then next thing you know, they're walking out the door. So don't do that. Update your menu, streamline it so it can be easy. You don't want, and then it has to flow. Like, so, I get it. You want to put as much as possible up on your menu, so people, because some people read from left to right, some people read from right to left. I don't know the exact way people should read. Some people read up and down. People read different ways. But you want your menu to flow. So if you have food on the left, maybe you'll have drinks on the right. If you have drinks on the left, Maybe you'll have the food items toward the right or in the middle or at the bottom. I don't know. You have to, because you can't. Okay, I'm visual. So, of course, I like to see things. I can hear it, but I'm a visual learner. So, when I read, sometimes I read up and down. I don't read down and up. I read up and then down. Sometimes I read from left to right. Sometimes I read right from left. It just depends on that day. I kid you not. I kid you not. Hey, let me know that in the comments below. Hey, I might be a special person. You want a menu where it flows and where people are not overwhelmed and standing there for like 20 minutes. Because if they're standing there that long, they're going to order anything. I've been that person. Okay, it hasn't been 20 minutes. But I have been that person where I'm like, ooh, I want this, but ooh, I don't know if I want this. Does this go together? Usually people get a sandwich and chips, or they'll get a sandwich and fries, or they get a sandwich and salad, or they'll get a soup and salad, or a soup and, sandwich, or whatever. The point I'm making is, stop having your menu to be so freaking overwhelming. If you don't have the items, the produce, or whatever to make the actual smoothie or salad or sandwich, get it off your menu. Get it off of your menu. You don't need to look big when you don't have the items, because it's not going to make you look good. It's going to be a lot of people walking out and they're like, I don't know, girl. I don't know what. I ain't ordered nothing because they didn't have this and I wanted this and they ain't had that. And then you're back to square one with no customers. Streamline your menu. Get rid of items that are not selling and update your menu so it can be simple. We need simplicity. Make it simple. Anyway, if you got this far in the video, thank you so much. Leave a comment. You know what to do. Give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to donate to the movement, you can become a Patreon member. You can give to the Crowdfunder. You can become a channel member. You can give a super chat, super thanks, super sticker to any video, live or short, because mama over here need to be able to travel to other places to talk about the movement, and it does take your donations to be able to do that. Thank you guys. See you in the next video.